What's up? So I said I was going to be back later, and sort of is later, but another review came to mind. To mind, dumbass. So recently, I watched season one for Raised by Wolves finally, and wow, that show is amazing! Holy shit! Like Ridley Scott knows how to do sci-fi. He really does. Like when he brings a sci-fi epic to life or anything sci-fi related. Like it's just so damn good. Oh my god. So Raised by Wolves is set in the future where Earth has been, you guessed it, fucked over again because mankind can't keep its grubby hands in its pockets and we can't stop fighting each other. It's set in a year 2140. No, not 45, about late 2100, yeah. So, and what happened is mother and father, who are androgynous robots, which I fucking love. That's amazing. They're androgynous. It's beautiful. Um, like that really surprised me. I was like, wow, they're so androgynous. Like perfect. They come to the planet Kelper 22b to raise children to build a new colony and shit. And they lose some kids along the way. One of them survives. They also encounter the religion of Saul, the religious zealots, basically. And they're raising the kids to be they're raising them in an atheistic paradise. So there's a lot of heavy themes with this series, and I love that because it's so amazing how they did it and how they brought it all to life and everything. Um, Let me think, what else was there that I liked a lot? Um, the scope of it, the landscape, the story, the characters are engaging and fun. Like you really get sucked into it, unless you're the type that you hate Ridley Scott's guts for whatever fucking reason. Yeah, you won't enjoy this series at all. Like it for me, like I knew nothing except that Ridley Scott was behind it. That's all I knew about it was that ouch. Damn it hurt. Mm. All I knew was that he was behind the project. Damn, get some WD-40 on them brakes, bitch. Whew. Damn. Anyway, I knew he was behind the project. It was going to be HBO Max exclusive, original. And that was it. I knew nothing else. So getting into it, like it was phenomenal. It was a hell of a pilot episode for it. That's what always sells me. Like if you can get me hooked by the pilot, that's what it takes. Like one episode. If you get me hooked by the pilot, I'm sucked in. I'm ready to chill back and watch the entire thing. And I did. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. Um, I do love the mystique of Kelper 22b because I'm anxious to see what other mythos is added to it as well. Um, I like the lizard creature and how that was a huge thing about this was that she could get pregnant. Mother could get pregnant. That blew my mind. Like, wow, that's damn crazy. And the bigger scale with mother and father. If you liked Westworld, if you liked androids and you liked Westworld, you're gonna enjoy this definitely. Um, if you ever pay attention to sci-fi in terms of robots, androids, and whatnot, examples like Westworld, iRobot with Sunny. Um, what's another one? Trying to think of another robot. Johnny Five, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of iffy. Um, I can't think of any other robot ones. Because most robots, they have the basic mandate of, protect your human. Whereas that has evolved over Data and lore from Star Trek. There we go. Now I'm remembering. And I guess. No, not seven. I want to say 7 or 9, but then that's Cyborg. So, yeah. So, out of those robots, as they evolve over the years, the whole genre has evolved to where they have layers to them. And I like that a lot. Mother and father have the intricate layers of understanding each other, but also, having core emotions as well, and trying to understand where they're coming from, or not where they're coming from. Understanding each other, understanding how to take care of their kids and stuff, and discovering that they have these emotions in them that they didn't know about. And Mother is a necromancer who can literally, wipe out motherfucking people with just a scream. Like, that's some cool shit. I like that. Her form is amazing. Like, wow. Damn. Mm. Oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see. What else was interesting? The religion of Saul. That's an interesting take. Because every time there's a sci-fi epic or sci-fi show or epic that comes out, there's always some kind of uh, religion at the core of it, and I like that. Oh, I always did like that concept, but sometimes, it can be drawn out, but sometimes it can be done just so right, and I like that a lot. Um, what else? Yeah, with Marcus Drusus, aka Caleb. He Yeah, he becomes the new messiah basically for for the group of followers and whatnot. Because there's a whole lot of mystery on Caliber 22B. There's so much to be unraveled yet. That's one. Um, I do hope they give more. I hope there's more mythos added in as the seasons progress. Because I'd hate to see this get canceled after one season, because there is so much more to add to it than just what's there. Um, but yeah, I do love Mother's backstory and origin is really mesmerizing and very. It's almost on par with Dolores from Westworld. Almost. Um, I'd like to see the two of them get in a fight. Oh my god. That would be some dope shit to see how that went down. Woo. Love that. Um, what else was there? Was something else I liked. Oh, the fact that Kelper 22B has all these massive fucking holes in the planet from all these massive extinct lizard creatures that were there eons ago, I guess. And how all those holes, they lead to the center of the planet and come out the other side of the planet as well. And they keep talking about going to the tropical zone. I'm like, well, what's a tropical zone? Guess we'll find out next season. Oh yeah, that's right. The planting. Oh, this is something that makes me love sci-fi. Okay. One thing that really I brought this up before in sci-fi. I forget what video it was. But I hate how every time you go to a planet or some shit, automatically humans can breathe the atmosphere. I hate that fucking stigma. It's so stupid. It's dumb. Oh yeah, the oxygen's breathable. Let's take our helmets off. Like, can you make it dangerous for a change? Fuck. So what they did, what Ridley Scott did, because he's a smart motherfucker. He did Alien. So he took the concept of sci-fi and really expanded on it. They were planting carbos to eat, and it turns out that the soil was toxic. It made the food toxic because the plants the plants grew on the bones of the dead lizard beasts or whatever the hell they're called. I don't know. Um, yeah, they grew on the bones of that where they died. And I'm watching. I'm like, oh my god! And then they brought up that it was toxic. I'm like, that's fucking smart because even though something dies there and it makes good fertilizer, doesn't exactly equal it's going to be healthy for you or safe to eat. I'm like, damn, that's smart sci-fi right there. I like that. So that's what ended up killing the kids in the first couple years they lived there. That's what made them sick. And for the longest time, mother thought she was responsible for killing them because she was a necromancer. Oh man. But yeah, I love the shit out of how the series is grounded, it's practical, and it's got a lot of practical shit to it. I like that. Um the scale of it is amazing too. Um I'm anxious to see what the atheist side of the conflict is, and what happens to everybody involved as well. um what was my favorite part of the season so far? That's two. um Honestly, like Mother is obviously like number one pick, but if I had to really be honest, I would say Marcus. Definitely. Marcus being the new messiah for them to follow and then being tested and shit. Like that's interesting, but also like what is with Saul? Like I want to know more about Saul. That's what drives me nuts. Like that religion just seems so intriguing. I love it. Um like I do enjoy the shit out of this series. It's so good. And seeing everyone evolve is nice, especially with mother and father. And just but like watching everyone in the process evolve as well. Like that's a beautiful thing to see. Because if you watch certain shows, a lot of them or even movies don't really care about side characters. Star Wars. But yeah, this one I think they're really gonna do. I think Ridley is really gonna focus on evolving everybody and giving. Hopefully, I don't know how many seasons this is gonna last, but hopefully, if there's a lot of seasons to this, hopefully it'll be a full evolution for everyone. And I'm anxious to see what happens as well. So yeah, I enjoyed the shit out of Raised by Wolves. It's damn good. I highly recommend it. If you're into sci-fi, you'll enjoy it. If you like Ridley Scott's body of work, you definitely like this. If not, I don't know, you won't. That's three. If you aren't into, damn, get away. If you don't like HBO originals on anywhere, you won't like this. If you do, you'll totally enjoy it. Um, What do I hope happens in the future? Hmm. If we get there. Um, Mainly, I want to know what Kelper 22B is about. I want to see like Kelper 22B in the past. I definitely want to see that. I want to see what the planet looked like before they found it and all that. Like I want to see that origin build up and see how Kelper 22B was picked and all that shit. That'll keep me interested. I'll be like, "Ooh, nice. I like that." Cuz nothing feels good than a nice mythos episode, you know? It's nice to have a good mythos episode where you learn about backstory and origins and all that shit. It's a beautiful thing to see unfold. Um, who don't I like? Um, I don't know. I haven't found anybody I don't like yet. Some of the kids, I guess, maybe. I know one complaint about the series was that somebody said they didn't like the mullets. Like, dude, mullets are fucking sick. Yeah, they didn't like the mullets, they didn't like the butch look and whatnot. I'm like, kids. Like, honestly, if Ridley Scott took it and made the characters all sexy, it would detract from the story. And then they'd be like, oh, she's so hot. Oh, he's so hot too. Oh, even the kids are hot. Oh. Like, seriously, like, if you want to have a good, grounded series, you don't need to have a hot cast. That's literally not the point of selling it. Like, the point of selling a good series is one, the concept, two, the outline of it, and three, the premise. And having a straight layout for it as well. Like, you don't need a hot cast to make it happen. No. And that's the one thing I love most about what was I think it was Netflix. Yeah, like a lot of shows back in the day that I grew up with. You had big scale production on the small screen, which I love so much. It was beautiful. But today, people are so spoiled by, bigger franchises like Marvel and shit that they expect, Marvel quality and whatnot. And I'm like, don't compare it to Marvel. Don't ever do that because then you will set yourself up for failure and disappointment. Like, don't be that stupid. So, yeah. And also, what's her name? I forget her damn name. Mother's name. I forget her fucking name. Oh well. Yeah, she looks like Chris Evans. She does. It's really interesting. Damn. So yeah, that's what I got for Raised by Wolves. I enjoy that shit. So yeah, if you are into androids and evolution of androids, if you like Westworld, this is the sci-fi for you to check out. Give it, if it takes you a couple episodes to get into, I understand that. Not everybody gets hooked right away like I do. Perks of being autistic. Um, let's see. Yeah, if you don't like the casting, I get that. Some people are very, very particular about casting. It's just like whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna off here for good. I might be back later, and actually, yeah, I will be because I have some other reviews to do. So, see you later.